electrical circuits. So we have learned about electricity. Now we will learn about electrical circuits. So basically, in this whole video, you will learn that how your bulb is switched on. It's a very fun thing you will see. So let's start. An electrical circuit is a loop around which electrical energy can move. Electricity travels from power source such as battery through wires and come back to the power source in a simple circuit. Other useful items as bulb or buzzers are added. Again, simple circuits and other useful items that make us use of electricity as a bulb or buzzers are added. So electricity that can flow when there is a complete circuit. So remember, electricity is not enough, but there should be a perfect circuitry. So let's start from the circuitry. So of course you can see this is the battery. So let's see what is this work of battery is. A battery stores electrical energy and releases it when connected to a circuit. The battery to a circuit. The battery will eventually run down and will have to be replaced. Next main thing is the switch. So what is now the switches? A switch allows the bulb to be turned on or off without removing the battery. When the switch is closed, the circuit is complete and the bulb lights up. Okay, so this is the definition of switch. Now let's move to the next definition called as wire. Now I know all of you that you all know what is a wire over here. Wire. So it is electricity flow around the circuits through a series of wires. The electricity flows through a series of wires. This is a tube-like structure, so that is the wires. Next, the bulb. The main thing, the bulb. As the electricity flows through the bulb is electrical energy converted to light energy. So what happens? As electrical energy flows through the bulb, it is converted to light energy. This is how the process of bulb is done. Now let's move to some of the conductors and insulators. So what are the conductors and insulators? So let us define first as a conductor. The conductors and insulators. Conductors allow electricity to flow easily through them. Metals such as copper are good conductors of electricity. So conductors are those things which allow electricity to pass through them. And of course, insulators do not let electricity to pass through them. So insulators are those who do not allow anything, any energy like electrical energy to pass through them. So first of all, conductors and insulators. Conductors pass electricity and insulators do not let pass electricity. Do not let pass electricity. For example, insulator examples are plastic, rubber and wood are good electrical insulators, and good conductors of electricity are copper. So now I'll say that what are the needs of these conductors and insulators? So the wires are made with copper, those wires which are made of copper. So what will they happen? That first of all, the copper will be in a thin you see that type of rods, the copper rods. They will be in a copper rods thinly, and they will be bind like that. There will be many copper rods, and they will be bind together. Now we have seen that copper can pass through electricity. Copper let the electricity pass through them. But what will happen that when it will pass, it can burn the other things which are made of plastic. So what will happen? So the wires in the outer coat is made with the insulator called as a coated plastic or rubber are made with them. The cover of, suppose this is the wire and this is the copper part or conductor. These are the conductors, and this part where there is no copper, the outer coated part is made with the insulator or plastic because if someone touches it, or in a safety way, if we see, we need a coated of insulator so that it doesn't let electricity to go and spread in other parts of the circuit. So this was whole thing. Now let's have switching on. Many electrical items do not need batteries as they can be plugged into the mains using long wires. Once they have been used in plugged in, these items are usually turned by pressing a switch which completes the electrical circuits. So some of the things, for example, if you see a lamp, a study lamp, some of the study lamps are rod-did batteries. They can easily be plugged in with help of wires, and switching on a switch. By switching a switch on, we can easily complete the circuit. So likewise, there are many items like as electrical guitar, electrical fan, game consoles, lamps. So these are the things which uses wires to make them switch on. So this is the whole video about. Hope you like the video well, and thank you for watching, and do like, comment me down, and bye.